I am Laureen Adams-Lateef. I am a wife, mother, daughter, sister, educator, teacher-educator, dancer, poet, writer, and activist. I attended the University of California, Davis for undergraduate study, where I majored in English and African American Studies. I attended Lehman College for a Master's of English Education. I attended Claremont Graduate University for a Master's of Education, and I'm also attending Claremont Graduate University to pursue a doctorate in education. I've worked a lot in the community in different areas that I've lived in New York, Oakland, and Southern California. In the Bronx, where I used to teach, we worked a lot with students doing performance poetry, spoken word, and slam competitions. In Oakland, I worked with an organization called Malcolm X Grassroots Movement, where I did work in the community around cultural and political programming and activities, fighting against gentrification in West Oakland, working around Know Your Rights campaigns for students and young people of color. And recently in Southern California, I've done some work around college writing for a place called Home, which is an organization in South Central Los Angeles that serves foster youth who are going to college. And I've helped with college application essays at high schools, doing workshops and revising their essays as well. The summer before I started at the University of California, Davis, I was in a program for affirmative action students where we were prepared to live on campus. We learned how to navigate through choosing courses and key people to go to in case we needed support. During that time, I visited the financial aid officer and went over my financial aid award and discovered that I did not have enough money to actually attend Davis, and there was no way that my mother could help me to make it. The counselor suggested that I consider coming back at a later time in my life, or that I go the community college route and work and save up money and maybe I can transfer in. I left her office devastated and came home that weekend and started looking at community colleges. And although I think they're wonderful institutions, it wasn't something I had planned on doing. And I had to take a minute and really think about it, because what was happening was someone was trying to rewrite my story, and I wasn't going to let that happen. So I came back over the following week. I went to someone who I knew and trusted, who was becoming a mentor to me, and I asked her, what can I do about this? How can I fix this? And she recommended that I speak with another financial aid counselor, and I went and told her my story, and she was incredibly understanding and compassionate and even sympathetic to my needs. And I don't know how she did it, but she found money for me every single year, and it was just amazing. We ended up becoming really good friends in the end. But the lesson that I learned from this, and what I really encourage you to think about, are a few things. First, you are the only author of your story, and don't let anyone try to rewrite it for you. Second, find a mentor. Make someone a mentor even if they weren't designated as such, or they didn't say they wanted to be your mentor, because someone you know knows someone who can help you, and there's always a way to find a way. And lastly, there's always someone who's interested in your story and who will help you to keep your story going. And I found that with that final financial aid counselor who helped me through all 4 years at Davis, and it was amazing. So just don't give up.